Alita! A movie that takes place in the future where you can get robotic parts added to your body and a higher society lives up in the clouds above the shithole that you currently live in, and everybody wants to get to that higher society. Wait a minute. What's happening, film nerds? What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Alita Battle Angel. Alita Battle Angel is directed by Robert Rodriguez. Man, I tell you what, when I watched Desperado, he became one of my favorite directors, and didn't really get into the Spy Kid movies, but his other movies, and, you know, the El Mariachi series, and, you know, his workings with Tarantino, Death Proof, all that stuff, man. Written by James Cameron and produced as well. Yeah, apparently he's had the rights for it for quite a while. And it stars Rosa Salazar, Christoph Waltz, Jennifer Connelly, Mahershala Ali, Ed Skrein. That's right, Jackie Earle Haley is in this movie. Love that man. And yes, Alita takes place far into the future, a few hundred years to be exact. It's based off the manga, a popular manga that I didn't read. I never got into it or anything like that, so I have nothing with the source material. But it sees Alita, it sees Christoph Waltz's character, Dr. Dyson Edu, who I almost said Edu. I think I'm saying that right. I don't even remember. He's basically a doctor who helps people with their robotic appendages and stuff. He helps people, and he always goes through like the scrapyard to try to find different parts and everything. He comes across Alita, who's basically, her brain is still intact, and gives her a body. So then, hey, guess what? I got this Alita girl, and wow, turns out she could do some shit. When she comes to, she has no idea who she is or what the hell anything is going on. You know, basically an amnesia story. But then she starts having, memories come back. She starts figuring out who she is and what's going on, and then utilizing her techniques, and yeah, it gets pretty crazy. So what did I think of Alita Battle Angel? Oh, stunning. It's good. It's good. The visual effects are absolutely dazzling. They are dazzling, guys. I mean, yeah. Oh man, action sequences and everything. I mean, there's a sport in this movie called motorball, which they do a fucking crazy. I mean, it's in the future and people don't care. Hey, there's a bunch of, all these people have, the robotics, stuff like that. Yeah, they end up dying, of course, doing it. It's almost like a death race kind of thing. But I mean, the motorball sequence is just, see it on the big screen, see it on the biggest screen you can. I didn't see it in 3D, but I heard it's absolutely dazzling. The mocap for this movie is just, it's top notch. It's absolutely top notch, and I mean, of course it is, because we have Jim Cameron, helping with that, and well, we love you, Jim. Rosa Salazar does a fantastic job leading this movie. She's very likable, charismatic. You love her character. I mean, she's got this innocence, but she's got this badassness to her. The whole cast does a great job. The whole cast with their performances and everything. And the world that Rodriguez builds here, he absolutely nails. That dystopian-ish kind of future. But at the same time, you go, well, it doesn't seem that bad. It's not that much of a shithole. There's something majestic to it. He shows the good, the bad, and the ugly of this city. And it's not all bad. I mean, you never really, you're always looking up and you see the higher society city, but you never visit it. Now where the movie bugs me. Fuck this guy. Yeah, there's this love story that's, of course, all throughout this movie, and it really is cheesy, and it does not work for me. I really wish they would have sidelined that big time, but it's really just in the forefront, sadly. I just wish they would have fleshed out the bad guys a little bit more. I mean, you have Ali, and then you have Jennifer Connelly, which I forgot she was in this movie, and it was a pleasant surprise. I wish they would have fleshed out their characters a lot more, because it just felt like they didn't, There's like a whole thing that happens that I won't say about this, the main villain of the movie, and I won't get into it, but it's just, I just really wish they would have fleshed out these two characters, because, we don't need that. It's just because it didn't work. It didn't work for me. I don't know, and I think a lot of people might agree. It's just like, come on, let's get some more characterization with all these characters, and let's sideline this fucking cheesy, stupid love story. that I just like, come on, man. I mean, the love interest character, he had an interesting subplot, which I thought was cool, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe it was him. I don't know. All I know is, guys, you know, when you know how we have theaters and you're drinking beer and it sucks because it's like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. When it came to a part where like the love story stuff got heavy, I was like, hey, I'm glad I have to pee. But overall, guys, it didn't ruin it for me because, like I said, the visual effects, the action sequences, and the main characters really nailed it for me. I really hope there's a sequel. And I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And am I going to put it on the favorite wall of 2019? Yes, I am. I have problems with the movie, but it didn't really fuck it up for me. So there you go, guys. It's on the wall. So go see it. Go check it out. Go support it because you know how it is. Everybody is like always screaming for female leads in these types of movies, but I think they only want it for the superhero movies. Go watch this movie. You will not be disappointed. And go see it on the biggest screen you can. Go see it in 3D. Like I said, I've heard good things. So there you go, guys. That's my thoughts on Alita. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. If you already saw it, hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Visit filmjunkie.com for all my stuff. And follow me on the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And go to the closet for shirts and stickers. All right, guys?